So I didn't get the sense that the school system's taken a deeper dive into what exactly they would do with Piney Branch as a school at this point. And so, I mean, that discussion is sort of speculative. At least I think the way I read this. I share the concern about the lack of facility in the down county area, and particularly in that area. I mean, I was on the city council in Tacoma Park when we took back recreational programming from the county because so few county programs were actually provided. And we particularly talked about Maple Avenue, that the county just didn't seem to reach down there or be interested in reaching down there. And so it was the one area we expanded our budget, was to actually put in recreation programming where the county hadn't done it. And I view this pool as, a real asset. And Gabe and I, you and I have talked about the non-appearance of this pool on the county list of pools. If you want any reason why people don't go there, is because you would never know it existed, because we don't put it on the list of county pools on the website. So if you were in Silver Spring or anywhere around that area and were looking for a pool, you'd go to the county website and you'd see Martin Luther King, which is a hall, and you'd see all the other indoor pools, which are a hall. But you would never know that within all the houses that are right around Silver Spring, that there's this pool sitting there that's available for indoor use. And so if you want a reason why, you can't, I think it's totally unfair to judge the use of this pool by these numbers, is because we've done absolutely nothing to make people aware that they've got an opportunity to use a pool. And that would bring in more money. That would change the equation in terms of what we need to do, what the county needs to step up and do in terms of maintenance. And I look at these other pools and they all seem to lose a ton of money.
They do.
So it can't be we're getting rid of this pool because it loses money, because I would start at the pools that are losing, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if that was the criteria. But that's not the criteria for what we do. We do what we do because we're trying to provide services to people, and we understand that the services aren't going to be fully covered by what people pay. That's why people pay taxes, is they expect us to provide some of these things. So I'm not overly troubled by the deficit between budget and revenue. I do think there are things we could do to drive the revenue side of this, like just listing on the website, which would have zero cost to the county. I think that would be a positive thing. And if we ever get to the point that the school system wants to have a broader discussion about seriously what they're going to do and when they're going to put an addition on the school, I think we can have that discussion. But I wouldn't make a decision here or carve out a path here based on what the school system may or may not do. If someone wanted to pursue options with Adventist, which in one way or another is going to be, appears to be expanding the recreational footprint on the campus. As I understand, they're redoing the health sciences building. It'll be 35 feet tall, and they'll be able to build it, and they've come forward with a plan that does it. So if there are other options that we could explore, I'd be open to exploring other options, because it is about providing the services down there. But I'm not particularly vexed about continuing the way we are right now.